friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of Love after Lockup. Last night's episode was alright, y'all. It was alright. I'm still trying to figure out why it was stretched an hour and a half, but here we are. Let's start off with Soup Cooler Lip Sergeant Waters Cameron. Cameron freshly inside of the halfway house, and he still can't act right. Cameron done got popped by a breathalyzer. He went to jail 13 days. He just got out. So here's Aris. Aris is like, Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Is he gonna act right? I can't be with him and he gonna keep cutting up like this. He already in trouble. So he done got popped. Breathalyzer failed. He in jail. She was like, what were you thinking? I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. I just had one beer. Really? You just had one? Boy, that was a strong alcoholic drink, child. That was real strong. Y'all, let me tell y'all a quick story. Then I'll get back to this recap. Police get a call of a domestic on the side of a road, honey. Man, woman fighting. Police roll up. The man is drunk, toe up from the floor up. Eyes crossed, legs crossed, arms crossed. He walking crooked. So the police said, sir, how much alcohol have you drank? He said, I ain't had none. Officer says, you have. He said, I ain't had no alcohol, sir, policeman. He says, I have a disability. The officer said, what type of disability you got? So the man looked at her and said, that bitch. Oh, shit. Ooh. So the officers had a real good laugh out of that. Ended up taking this man home and arrested her for kicking him. Don't ask me how I know, just know it happened, child. So Cameron, he got sent to jail. Here's Aris going to the jail detention center, whatever, to go pick him up. Child, she had a shirt with an outline of some boobies. So he gets out, and y'all, he has a haircut. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. So he done cut his hair. So they do a little huggy, kissy. And she's like, Lord have mercy, you still look a hot mess. You're still crusty. Those were her words. So he gets down on bended knee right there outside of the jail. I tell you, these folks are a trip. Outside of the jail, he done proposed to her. Gave her a cute little ring. I was like, okay, Cameron. The ring was real pretty. He says that he had that ring since he got, you know, hemmed up. She said yes. And so he was like, listen, this is, you know, it is what it is. Okay? I'm going to try to stay out of trouble. And this is who I want to marry. And he says, I want to marry you tonight. Aris said, I'm sorry, what? He said, let's get married. Let's get married. He said, let's do it tonight. He said, in fact, let's do it in 10 minutes. She said, I know you done lost your mind. I'm picking you up outside of jail because you got arrested for consuming alcohol. You fresh out of prison. You're standing in front of me with stuff all over your face. Crusty, rusty, and dusty. I can't marry you looking like this. And I don't have no dress. My friends are not here. I don't have no makeup. You know, I want to do it nice. And so he was like, I want you to have my last name. She was like, we can get married. But we're not going to get married today, tomorrow, next week. It's going to take some time to get together. I want it to be special. And here's Cameron. Cameron was like, listen, we don't need all that. Cameron said, I want to marry you right here, right now. She said, not gonna happen, my dude. Child, are they on the next season of Life After Lockup? Child, I think so. But anyway, child, let's move on. Y'all, 30 seconds. Now, Love After Lockup producers, I don't know who you think we are. I'm tired of y'all playing in our faces. Nathan and Skylar. Now, Nathan, he was feeling stressed and frustrated and agitated, child. I don't know what was going on with him. But him and Skylar done got it in. He done blew her back out. And now he ready to go. He said RTG. He got him a little something and he's feeling good, honey. He's up. He done went to that local Kroger. And he done got a muffin, some fruit. Oh, I'm sorry. He stole some oranges. I said, Nathan, what's wrong with you? You talking about you done stole some oranges with your foot? You dirty. You doing stealing oranges. So he goes back. Skylar's up, ready to go. They having a conversation, and she says she's excited because she's going to go get her hair done. When she said that, I said, oh my God. This is going to be so long and boring. Then she says that she going to meet up with her homegirl. I said, oh God. Here we go with another stray. We're not asking for these strays, Love After Lockup producers. Apparently her homegirl Gracie and her was in prison together, and now Gracie is in the halfway house line talking about she going to work and she gonna go with Skylar get her hair done. And here's Nathan. Nathan says that he's worried because he don't want Skylar to get caught up in no foolishness. Skylar said, I'm good. See, I'm the troublemaker. Nathan said, I'm aware of this. Nathan said, you're the troublemaker. I don't want Gracie hemmed up. I don't want you hemmed up. Please act accordingly. Act like you got some sense. So Skylar said, don't even worry about it. So he went on off to work. She got his truck. She done went down to this hair salon. She's telling her whole life story in front of these hairstylists. The hairstylist was like, Lord, let me hurry up and finish this hair. And this conversation went on and on and on. Love After Lockup producers, we don't care. Let me take that back. I don't care. Y'all might care. Put it down below in the comments if you care when Skylar and her homegirl was talking. The broke down great value version of Romeo and Michelle. It went on and on about why Nathan was not returning her phone call. Why Nathan was not returning her text. This is not like him. And then she went on about how her last friend or last boyfriend, he done OD'd, and Nathan got a DRUG history, and she hope he ain't relapsing and ain't out there getting high. I said, because he missed a couple of texts. Girl, the dramatics of it all. I was like, if you don't hurry up and get that balayage, or whatever in your head to get the hell up off my screen. And here's her friend, like, oh my God, like, why is he not returning your phone calls? Why is he not returning your texts? Like, oh my God, like, when he was in prison, like, when you were in prison, he always answered your phone calls. Like, oh my God, do you think that he's scared? Do you think he's doing this on purpose to get a reaction? Like, you don't shut up. So they finally leave. She's worried. Skylar's worried, talk about her PTSD and her anxiety through the roof. She hopes he's okay. They go inside. Nathan, are you here? Nathan, like, oh my God, are you here? Oh my God. Ooh, Lord have mercy, y'all. I almost put myself out my window. So she gets to the top of the stairs and she's like, oh my God. Y'all, I do not think that Nathan has relapsed. I do not think he's there OD'd. I think that he probably done cleaned up that room and he got some type of surprise for her. Can we move on? Sure we can. Justine and Michael. Are y'all gonna matchy match all throughout the whole season? Are y'all gonna color coordinate all season long? Is that what we see? Now, Justine, as we know, the little family time turned into a whole argument. And she got into it with Michael's sister and mama. Justine said she ain't taking nothing back. She said, I said what I said, okay? I held it down when you were in prison. I held it down. Okay, and now they want to talk to me all wrong. They talking out their mouth crooked? Absolutely not. So Michael said, now listen, you know, that's my family. And they're overprotective. They always been overprotective of me. But you know what? I support you. I'm with you. But you and my moms, y'all got to get along. And that's just that on that. Okay? Can you apologize? And so Justine said, I'm down with it. Justine said, I'm here for an apology, okay? Because I did ruin your dad. But your mama got to meet me halfway. She was talking about me, my daughter, raising her. No, you're going to be talking about my daughter. I'm going to stand by what I said, and your mama going to apologize? I'll apologize. How about that? So Michael said, bet, cool. So they did a little So Michael said, now listen, since that's all good, I gotta go meet Mocha. Latte, Frappuccino. Justine said, oh really? See, Justine has already made it be known she don't trust Mocha. And let me tell you something, Justine. I'm with you. So Michael and Justine go and meet Latte. And he's just talking about how, you know, Michael can be big out here in the streets. He could be the next up and coming rapper. He's trying to get Michael 8 figures. And then he says that Michael is the most famous rapper out of Rhode Island. Moke, I'm going to need for you to name the other rappers out. Who? Yeah, sisters, friends. Who are the other rappers from Rhode Island? Alexa, who is the famous rapper out of Rhode
The
Island?
most popular rapper by Wikipedia page views is Ye at 222,275.
Alexa, name a rapper out of Rhode Island.
From hiphops.com, Down to Roll, the latest video single by California MC and frequent Be Real/Dizzy Right/Exhibit collaborator Demrick, is the second in a music video trilogy detailing a day in the rapper's life in Southern California.
Alexa, who's a famous rapper out of Rhode Island?
From Eventbrite.com, Sage Francis, a rapper from Providence, Rhode Island, is the founder and CEO of the independent hip-hop record label Strange Famous Records.
Now, Michael, I'm going to need for you to be the Tupac of Rhode Island. I'm going to need for you to be the Biggie of Rhode Island. I'm going to need for you to be the Jay-Z of Rhode Island. I'm going to need for you to be the Nas of Rhode Island. I'm going to need for you to be the Eminem of Rhode Island, because I didn't know who that was. Did y'all? Who? But according to Latte, he said that Michael is going to be the most famous out of Rhode Island. Okay. Hey, I'm down with it. What's his name, y'all? Montana Mills? Or is it Montez Mills? So, Mocha says, I'm going to need for you to spit some bars. So, Michael said, bet, you ain't said nothing but a word, okay? So Michael goes back in the cigar room. And Michael starts spitting. I was like, okay. What? I was like, okay. Michael was in there giving me some bars. So I was like, okay. All right, Michael. I see what you're working with, okay? So they sat back down. And Mocha is talking to Michael about, hey, what do you think about moving to Sin City? And so Justine was like, oh, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I'm down for the Sin City. My bags are packed. And so then Mocha says, yeah, I see you got some hardware on your finger. Now, I understand you married, but you got to take that ring off. And I said, is this what Justine talking about? You got to take off that wedding ring because, see, you're going to be up and coming. And all the ladies is going to be flocking to you. And see, even Michael said that. Michael said, I understand that. That the ladies will flock to me. Mocha, you are asking a grown man who's married with children, whose wife is sitting right beside him, to take off his wedding ring? Absolutely not. It'll be a cold day. I was like, Justine, I know not. But Justine said, I ain't taking off my ring. It ain't happening. See, it ain't happening today, tomorrow, next week. You done got me all the way effed up. I'm not taking off my ring. And furthermore, Latte, why you want this man to take off the ring? Okay, let's say the women are going to flock to Michael. Excuse me. When there are method mans out in this world, the finest of the finest, he been married for damn near 30 years. LL Cool J, the finest of the finest. I think he married his high school sweetheart. But you worried about Michael. Mocha, I'm going to need for you to sit on some pin needles. That's what I'm going to need for you to do. Sit on the pin needles, okay? Sit on some pin needles. Telling this man to take off his wedding ring. Justine had some great restraint. What y'all think about Mocha? Child, let's move on, y'all. Monique and Derek. If Monique and Derek were not on this season of Love After Lockup, we would have been hurting, y'all. Monique and Derek is saving this season. And that's just point blank, period. Argue with your mama, okay? Monique and Derek are the ones that are saving this season. Honey, I am entertained by these two. And I like Monique. I like Derek, okay? Now, do they have some ways about them? Absolutely. Now, we have Derek and Monique. Now, they had that big old argument about him going to casino. Y'all, he didn't even get into the casino. He didn't have his ID. I said, all that fussing. Well, you didn't even have your ID, dude? And then we find out that he has a GPS monitor on his ankle. I said, oof. But see, Derek said he got things to do today, okay? He going to the gym. He got to put some money in the bank. And he got errands to do. And Monique said, I'm here with you, okay? Monique done pulled on her power leggings. Her power with it. I said, okay, Olivia Newton-John. I was like, okay, come on and work out. So they get up, they go to the bank. Now Derek said, don't let this fool you. Okay, I'm a businessman. He said while he was in federal prison, he was working, he was hustling, and he saved up him a nice piece of money. $9,000. I said, okay. At first I was like, why didn't you pay for dinner? But then, he didn't have the money. He had to cash the check first. Did you pay her back? Derek, did you pay her back that $500? So they go inside of the bank. And the bank guy was very happy and enthused. Hey, how you doing, sir? How are you? Oh, that's good. What's up, brother? Hey. Welcome to the bank. I need 2 forms of ID from you. Is that okay? Yes, that's good. So he's like, I got my ID. And then here's Monique trying to find the other identification in her phone. She couldn't get to it fast enough. And here is Derek. Derek is like, you know, what's up? You know, you're supposed to already have that up. And she said, don't be rushing me. Okay, the internet's slow. They on dial up. He was like, okay, bet, cool, bet. So he pulls out a check. And so the guy was like, that's good, okay? So Derek done deposit him a nice chunk of money. And so the bank man was like, hey, have you ever heard of crypto? You doing crypto? And so here is Derek. Man, yeah. You know, I was helping this girl out with that crypto thing, with that wallet. And honey, before he could even finish the sentence, Monique said, who? She? Girl? Who you talking about? The look on Derek's face. Derek said, right, my cousin. Yeah, my cousin's girl. No, it wasn't my cousin. Wait a minute, yeah, my cousin's girl. That's it, my cousin's friend. I said, Derek, if you gonna lie, you're gonna have to think more quick on the spot, okay? Negro, when you lie, your nose grow, okay? Now, Derek, you know that ain't your cousin's friend. So Monique is talking about how she hopes that Derek is not cheating on her. Now, don't forget, Derek has those sisters. And those sisters can't stand Monique. Now, y'all, are they still mad at Monique because of the whole Monique didn't want Derek to have his family there when he gets out? Is that why they mad? When Derek has already spoke on it and squashed it. Is that why they still mad? Or are we in the dark? Because, honey, them sisters ain't having it. They're not having it. So they keep calling Monique's phone. And Derek told the sister, said, listen, okay, I really don't want to talk about this, all right? You were not there for me when I was on the inside. So don't try to be down now, okay? Just give me a little bit of space. Monique was there for me, but you wasn't. So it was squashed. So they go inside of the gym. And this is something that Derek is taking very seriously. He wants to be a personal trainer. And so here's Derek, you know, working out. Here's Monique. What a feeling. Ah! So Monique is talking about what we going to do with the future. You know, she lives in Chicago. And you know, she's like, what about if I move here? And he's like, no, that ain't a good idea. She said, why not? He said, listen, okay, they ain't gonna do nothing but cause all kinds of drama. You know, my sisters and you don't get along. He says, I just think that's a horrible idea. So, of course, Monique goes to, why don't he want me to move down here? Is there any ulterior motives? Lord. So then Monique gets a nasty text from Derek's sister. And so she's like, look at what your sister sent me. He said, I ain't trying to see it. I ain't trying to hear it now. She said, oh no, you're going to see it and you're going to hear it. Look at this. Look, 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 look. And he was like, what the F? He said, let it go. Leave it alone. He said, just leave it alone. She said, I ain't going to leave it alone. She said, they got me all the way effed up. So they get in the car. And Lord have mercy. The daggone cell phone is ringing off of the hook. It's the sister. Monique and the sister are getting into a screaming cussing match. Where you at, B? Where you at? Where you at? Roll up, pull up so I can slap the dog piss out you. Roll up, pull up. And he was like, stop. He was like, oh my God. He was like, y'all cut it out, honey. They got Derek stressed, okay? Derek said, ignore them. Let it go. Quit. And so she was like, I ain't letting it go. Your sister's calling me. And I'm going to cuss him out every time. So they get to his great-grandmother's house where he's going to parole. Before he could even get out of the car good, the sister is still calling Monique. Talking about, B, where you at? When I find you, I'm going to F you up. F you. Don't worry about where I'm at. Screaming, yelling, cussing. Derek's at his great-grandma's house. The great-grandma's out there at the church talking to the Lord. He gets back in the car and she says, they keep calling my phone. He says, ignore it. So he talks to the sister and the sister says, I'm going to KILL her. I said, look. Monique said, is that a threat? Are you threatening me? And so Derek said, that's it. Derek said, let this go. Leave it alone. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't you just block him? Block the number. There is no way I would put up with that foolishness. So then Monique gets another call from the cousin. And the cousin says that his grandmother, not the great-grandmother, but the grandmother is passing away. And she wants, to see Derek. So they go over to wherever the grandmother was. Monique is sitting in the car talking to her homegirl. Police cars are going back and forth, and that's for some reason freaking Monique out. And so here comes the producer, a cameraman, and I'm like, what is happening? It was so strange. And so Monique gets off of the phone. Here comes Derek. Now, you all sisters, okay. And you know what? If y'all are new here, go ahead and subscribe. I know you want to. Join the family. Now, sisters, see, we ain't dumb over here. We don't walk crooked. At one point, there's a cop car sitting 2 rows from Monique. You can clearly see the cop sitting there. And Derek gets in the back. The cameraman is in the front. There's a white vehicle parked right beside Monique's car. Derek is there seeing his grandmother who's ill and passing away. Who will be there, y'all? Who else will be there? Oh, that's right. Other family. It will be other family there seeing the grandmother. And can I add that the person inside of the car said, hey, Derek. They get out of the parking lot and all heck broke loose. The white car starts following Monique. Y'all, it's clearly family. Derek come talk about go. Don't pull over. Pull over into this store. They pulled over to the store. The white car's following them. Keep going. Oh my God. Derek said, I don't know if it was the police was my sisters, why didn't you call them? Why didn't you call your sisters? Your sisters been calling all day. Here's Monique. I'm scared. I'm scared. He's out of prison. I don't know if they tried to rob us, tried to hurt us. Monique, if it was somebody who's trying to hurt you, they're not going to announce it. They're not going to say, hey, Derek. So here is Monique going 80, running over potholes, sidewalks. She done ran over 3 possums and 3 squirrels. How much y'all want to bet it's family? It's probably one of them sisters or a cousin or an auntie. Let's move on. 30 seconds. Ashley and Travis. This is all I got to say about this. Ashley says she got a secret. The secret is that her little jewelry business ain't going to be doing what she said that it's doing. Is that what the secret is? You done hyped up your little business and somehow, some way you ain't making the profits. Is that what it is? Why are you afraid to tell Travis that? Oh, that's right. Because the only thing Travis had been talking about since he got out of prison is money, 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 money. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. Money, 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 money. Is that it? Is that what the secret is? Because, see, we seen that little Fisher Price safe that you got in your house. I'm going to need for Ashley and Travis to give us a little bit more. Go ahead and tell your secret, girl. Okay? She is so happy to see Travis out of prison. And I'm glad for him. Travis done went inside of a bank. He was in there for 30 seconds and he only took $3,500. That's it. Travis. $3,500. And you spent years in prison? No, sir. No, sir. Okay? This is who we dealing with. Is there anything else I need to say about Ashley and Travis? Okay, let's move on. Last and certainly least, Chris and Gabbie. Y'all, I cannot, I'm trying to understand these two. They just foolish. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Chris is at the train station. He telling Gabbie to come and pick him up. Gabbie said, no, I don't want to come and pick you up. He said, what? She said, I'm not picking you up because you're cheating. She said that she got phone records, okay? Of him calling girls. She done talked to girls and he's a cheater, pumpkin eater. So Chris, he was like, man, if you don't stop. So then she shows up. And he was like, why are you playing these games? Exactly. So Gabbie said, I want you to punish a little bit because you out here doing something you ain't got no business. You're cheating. He said, listen, I don't want to hear that. I'm not cheating. Those are my friends. And she said, listen, do you want them or do you want me? So he was like, man, come on, let's go. He done got him, now he done picked up his Marshall Floral Weekend Getaway bag. And so he started walking. And he said, listen, that's messed up you didn't pick me up. And I had to go and take this and take that with my mom and my brother. That's messed up. She said, you need to walk. He was like, why am I walking? Where are we going? Why are we walking? Where's the car? Gabbie said, don't worry about it. We're going to walk. It's only 5 blocks. Come on. Take your feet to the street. He said, where's the car? Gabbie said, it's in the shop. He said, what are you talking about? What do you mean it's in the shop? She said, what I said. She got so defensive. She said, it's in the shop. What do you mean? It's in the shop. That's what happens when the car broke. You take it to the shop. He said, why is it in the shop? Gabbie, why is that car in the shop? is the car really in the shop? Or did it get repoed? Or did you sell it? Because I'm not buying the whole car in the shop, y'all. Y'all buy that the car's in the shop. We still don't know what was in that envelope that you need a lawyer for. You got debt, girl. You got debt and you had to sell the car to pay off that debt. So they're fussing, they're arguing, they're walking. And so then they see an officer. What is with these people and cops? And so Gabbie starts freaking out. There's a cop. There's a cop over there. There's a cop. There's a cop. And so Chris was like, so? Chris said, listen, I'm good. I'm out. I ain't doing anything. What's wrong with you? They start arguing over the dumbest things. So Gabbie walks off. Chris is like, man, this is some hot mess. I had $150,000 and I'm out here on the sidewalk with nothing. I'm broke as a joke. He said, and guess what? Gabbie is in the apartment I paid for $5,000. I said $5,000. So Gabbie said when he act like he got some sense, he could come in. I said, oh my God, I can't put up with this much longer, y'all. So he pouting. She tells him to come inside. And that was that on that. Yo, what is this whole Gabbie and Chris thing? They supposed to be married and they are so disconnected on screen. I can only imagine what it's like behind the scenes. This is a mess. A mess. That's it, y'all. That's it. Okay? Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends,